What's the difference between sports physical therapy and any regular physical therapy? When should I go find a sports physical therapist? When can I do my physical therapy in a small group environment? My name is Jessica Kwitzke. I'm a physical therapist at Ortho Central Physical Therapy here at the YFAC. I'm a board certified sports clinical specialist, and I'm here to answer all of your questions about sports physical therapy. Sports physical therapy is just a little bit different than general physical therapy. General physical therapy is where we're restoring basic movement patterns. We're trying to get you to go up and down stairs, up and down from sitting, basic day-to-day life things. Sports PT takes that and adds another layer. It's something that brings extra to the day-to-day. So for a lot of people, that's playing a sport like football, basketball, baseball. Some people, it's just that, hey, I want to be able to walk 3 miles a day. I want to be able to go to the gym X amount of days a week, but hey, my shoulder and my knee kind of hurts, or I don't feel very good when I do that. Sports PT works on those factors. So sports physical therapy is actually for everybody. We define an athlete as anyone who is trying to move beyond the general day-to-day. We use exercises not just on a table, but also those that you might actually find more similar to a gym. And so we break that down into a very digestible amount of movement that feels good for you. And then we build on that to add performance to it. With the equipment that we have here to measure that progress, we're able to really fine tune exactly where you're at and your readiness to go back to something as extreme as sport. There's no one right timing for when you need to seek sports physical therapy. We can really take it at several different angles. Sometimes you might seek a sport physical therapist from an injury prevention standpoint. Maybe you're prone to aches and pains. Maybe you have a history of multiple injuries yourself. That's a great time to go meet with a sports physical therapist and see what movement patterns are putting you at risk for injury. Another way you might seek a sports physical therapist is if you are a competitive athlete in your sport and you're worried about your ability to come back from your injury. A sports physical therapist is especially equipped with the tools and technology, especially here at Ortho Central at the YFAC, to get you back to where you need to be. We've created this amazing program called the Ortho Central Athletic Academy. If we think about when some of our most severe injuries happen, a lot of the athletes that sustain those are in team sports. And we say, hey, you're going to do one-on-one physical therapy for 9 months, and we want you to come back better than you were before. That's hard. That's very lonely for an athlete to go through. And a lot of times these athletes have grown up in a team environment, and that's how they thrive. So what the Athletic Academy does is it allows our athletes to return back to a team environment sooner. We create a small group that works through that return to sport phase of rehabilitation that meets twice a week, and we all go through it together. A lot of the athletes will be in different phases of their rehab, some a little bit earlier on, and some might be 1 or even 2 or 3 years out, just trying to do some maintenance. And it just allows the athletes to all go through it together. When we blend athletes going through multiple phases of that return to sport phase, it allows you to see athletes that have already overcome that injury, and it really boosts your confidence as an athlete to know, I'm going to get through this. We've seen our athletes that have joined this program return to their sport with better numbers. And our athletes that have completed the academy have shown better results than our athletes that have completed just one-on-one PT. If you find yourself needing sports physical therapy, whether you've had an injury or you're worried about sustaining an injury yourself in your activity, feel free to give us a call. We're happy to help you out.